spare his brother from oblivion, the second horseman rode forth. And his name was Death.
Hey gamers, welcome back to Square One Games. My name is Exonovic, and I'm here to bring you guys another unlock from Darksiders 2. It's called the Book of the Dead, and you just have to complete the Book of the Dead. Just one quick announcement, make sure that you open up the description of this video. It will have links to kind of where you can solve all the puzzles that pertains to getting to the pages, because some of these pages are going to require you to solve puzzles because they're secondary quests. And most of this video is going to require you to solve the primary puzzles in the game because they're primary quests. So if you've solved all the puzzles in the game, then you can just breeze right through the video, no problem. If you're kind of starting the game like brand new and you kind of want to collect the pages as you play, then you're really going to want to use the description, because you're going to constantly be running into areas that on the video you're going to be watching me just breeze through, but in your game there's going to be puzzles, or maybe a lock on a door, or you know, maybe there's a place where I'm using Death Grip and you don't have it yet. And so what you can do is go into the description of the video and find that page, and then underneath will be a link to a video that you can watch that will show you how to solve the puzzle. Then you can come back and kind of, you know, stay in line with this video. So hopefully that kind of clarifies the way that I wanted to set this video up, and let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so as soon as you're able to get onto the big world map, you'll be leaving the Tristone area for the first time. Go ahead and go through Stonefather's Vale to this, like, you know, I guess the northeastern section of the map, and you should be able to pick up your very first page. Alright, from there you want to head back through Stonefather's Vale, through the Weeping Crag, and then through Bainswood. And there's going to be a section off in like the eastern side of the map. It's going to have a statue, and behind this statue is going to be your second page. Alright, page number 3 is at the Cauldron area, aka the Fire Mountain quest. Just keep on going, or Fire of the Mountain I should say. Just go ahead and go through the front door, just bust it open, and keep going straight until you get to this door. You're going to pass that switch on your right. We're going to come back to this area in a second, but for now just keep on going. Now that's the main Cauldron area. Take a left and you're going to be going through this door. You're trying to make it back to the puzzle room where the steps were, where you had to put the 2 balls in the 2 circles. Make a right here, and this room is probably going to look familiar to you if you've solved the puzzles. For those who haven't seen this yet, this is the room you're looking for. There's 2 balls you have to place in 2 circles, and then it opens up the gate. There's the bomb as a frame of reference. You want to go to the other side, and there's going to be a Book of the Dead page right there. Okay, on to number 4. So from that particular page you want to continue back out, and you're basically just backtracking. I do show you everything because I don't want you to miss a step and get lost. Now this particular one is not that hard to get lost in, this temple, but some of these are pretty tough to get lost in, so I try to be as detailed as possible with the walkthrough, just to make sure that you guys can get these as fast as possible. This is the room with the switch that we talked about earlier. Go ahead and take a left, and you'll be able to go through this door. There's going to be like a stairwell section right here. Go ahead and take the stairs all the way up to the top, and then hang a left, go through the door. And you're probably going to remember this too. This is the room that you had to turn the lever in to, I guess, basically restart the cauldron or open up the cauldron. There's the cauldron right there. You want to go ahead and go to the right. There's going to be some barrels and crates and stuff. Go ahead and take those out, and behind that is going to be the next page. Okay, continue with your quest until you reach Drench Fort, and remember, if you haven't solved that puzzle, I think that puzzle is called Tears of the Mountain. Check the link in the description. This is like the main room, I guess. There's going to be a section over here on the left. It's kind of obvious now that I've gotten the page that you should fall down here, but when I was just playing the game I didn't even notice it. So but there it is. Okay, from that page, go ahead and hop into the water and continue across. There's going to be like a tunnel. Go ahead and take that tunnel. I think I forwarded it here. Yeah, forwarded there a little bit. And just climb up this vault section till you get to the top. Now you can go left if you want to pick up a chest, but if you go right, you'll be on your way to getting the next page. Hit the vine section, go ahead and climb all the way up, and then go into this next room. There should be a door on your left, and that's going to take you into like a kind of like a hallway section. Just keep going straight up the steps. You'll know you're in the right room when there is going to be a switch right in front of you, kind of on your left. I think I pointed out to you right there. The spillway section is actually right in front of you, so make a right and then get down here and make a left. And this is the spillway section. Just go ahead and hop across and then continue to go forward. There'll be like a little wading pool area right here. Go across that, and then the page should be on the other side. Alright, on to number 7. So continuing with your quest, you want to go for the Lost Temple. Go through the Nook, and you should be at the Lost Temple now. I think this is called Trial of the Mountain. The link will be in the description. And or Tamuva Mountain, sorry, not Trial of the Mountain, Tamuva Mountain. Continue to go straight through the Lost Temple, and there's going to be a construct in front of you if you've already solved the puzzle. Just keep on going straight. You're eventually going to get to this room, and I think I show you this because I just want you to know that that's where the locked door was. So if that door that I just shot was locked, then obviously you need to solve the puzzle, and the link will be in the description. But if you've already solved it, just continue to go straight and take a left and continue to go straight until you get into the room with the big circle in it. There's going to be some enemies there, but just, you know, you can take them out if you want to, but they don't really give you a lot of experience. So just keep on heading straight, and then take a left when you get here. And there's going to be like a wall run section right here. Not a real big deal, just knock that out right quick. And when you get to the end of this, you want to make a left, and then you have another little like wall run / vault up section. Go ahead and take that. And there's only going to pretty much be one door that you can go through. So you just want to go ahead and take that door. And then there's going to be a this is the room where you had to solve the puzzle. You have to get the key first, and you know, so you can work the constructs. But just go ahead and take a left, head up here, and then go up here and do this vault section. And then you just want to take a left and go all the way around the room. And I'm showing you guys all this because if you're playing back through the game to get these, sometimes it's easy to forget these temples. I know I did. So that's why I'm showing you everything so you don't get lost. Take a right here. There'll be another construct. Now you want to go to the section where there's the beams and the chain. When you get to the chain, just take a left, go all the way down. And if you've solved this puzzle already, then the gate will be open, and you can go ahead and pick up your next page. Alright, let's go ahead and find page number 8. You just want to backtrack back out of this and hop back on the chain. But this time, instead of going to the right, you want to go to the left and head through the door. And that's going to put you well on your way to the next page. Now this section is pretty linear. I think I forward some of this through. You just want to keep going straight. There's like a wall run section right here. And then there's the beams that you have to hop across. Just go ahead and hop across those. There's another like wall run section right here. Just take a left. Just go all the way around the room until you reach the other side. And then there's going to be a door that you can take. There may be enemies there. There wasn't in my game, but there may be there enemies for you. Just go ahead and continue to run through that door. Then there's going to be a room with the ball in the center. Go ahead and climb this next section. Go all the way up and then turn around, like do a 180. And there's going to be some beams. Just take each beam until you get to the, I guess, the farthest beam, and then take a left, and it's going to be right there in that little room. Alright, number 9. Continue to follow your quest. You're going to end up being in the foundry, which I think it's called the Heart of the Mountain. And like I said, if you haven't solved the puzzle, link will be in the description. But continue to go straight. And you're going to enter this room that's like a half circle room. If you solve the puzzle, then this gate over here will be open for you, and you can continue to follow this path. I think I show you this in case you've never been on this path before. It's really linear, but I like to show you everything so there's no confusion. Sometimes when I do the cuts in the videos, if I don't do it correctly, sometimes you may not know where I am. So I try to be pretty detailed. As soon as you come out of that little area, take a left, go through that door, continue to go all the way up the staircase till you get to the top. Remember, this is where you got Death Grip for the first time. So that's the door that you got Death Grip, that leads you to Death Grip. But there's going to be a hook at the bottom down here. So vault across, and then you want to just kind of hang off this ledge or fall off the ledge, either way, and just use Death Grip to pull yourself up. Now you saw there that I missed the first time. You can just keep using Death Grip all the way down until you eventually will latch on for you, and that way you just don't miss. There's some debris you can destroy over here, but if you turn around all the way, this is kind of easy to miss. There's a section you can climb right here, and that's going to be your next page. Alright, number 10. So go ahead and head back to Stonefather's Vale and just hop on your horse and continue forward. And you're going to basically be traveling back toward Drenchfort through Shadow Gorge. And to your right here, it's coming up in just a second. Like if you go that way, that's the way to Drenchfort. I'm shooting at that wall. Remember, that's how you got to Drenchfort. But if you take a right here, then you're going to be heading into like another little area. It's called the Hammer's Forge. You pick it up by talking to, I think his name is Valus. If it's not, I'll put an annotation up with his correct name. But you just talk to him. He's one of the makers that you find in the in Tristone, and he gives you this quest. But continue to just keep going straight, and just work your way to the left of this room, and you'll eventually get to a room that has like a big waterfall. Just go ahead and hop into the water, and there's gonna be like an underwater cavern place right here. Just go ahead and swim down that area, and just follow that all the way out until you get to a place where you can eventually swim back up to the top. It's gonna be another cutscene. If you go left, as soon as the cutscene is over, you can pick up the map. I do show you that, I think. I know a lot of you guys like to know where the maps are. From there, just continue to go forward and go up this vault section and take a left. And there's going to be some some rocks on your right where you have to obviously, blow them up or whatever. Just keep going straight until you get to the door, and just follow that all the way down until you get to the wall run section.
Time you find something.
And then there's going to be another like wall run / vault up section. It's going to be right in front of you. Go ahead and do that. Alright, when you finish that, just keep making your way around the room. There's going to be another wall run section. It almost feels like you're, well, I guess you are going in circles, but it almost feels like you're going the wrong way. But you're really not, because everything looks so much the same. Eventually you're going to get to this like open section, kill all the enemies. I'm showing you here that I tried to use Death Grip to pick the bomb up from this side, but you can't. So go ahead and vault up the side of that podium or pedestal or whatever you want to call it, and then just throw that across. That's going to blow up the rocks, or it's not going to blow them up. You have to shoot it with Redemption. But once it's blown up, then you can just follow that all the way out. Alright, you're going to get to a section where you can go to the right. Go ahead and take the right and go through the door. And there's going to be a switch immediately. Go ahead and pull the switch. And that's pretty much going to give you the next, this is the next section that you need to go across. It's kind of obvious, but I do show it anyway. And you're just trying to make it over there to the bomb. Let's go ahead and wall run across. And then pick up the bomb and throw it down on the rocks and blow them up. And then just hop down and go through the door that was behind the rocks. You're going to go into a cutscene. There's going to be an enemy that attacks you. Just take him out. And then the door that opens, it used to be locked, now it's unlocked. Go ahead and go through that door. There's going to be 2 chests in the next room. You can pick those up if you want. And then just continue to go straight. And then when you get up here, there's going to be another little, I guess, not a boss fight, but like a mini boss fight. Go ahead and clear that room and just keep following the path. You'll be another wall run section you have to go across. And then take the door that's on the right. Alright, this next section, just go ahead and hop in the water again. You're looking for another little underwater section. Go ahead and swim down in that area. I find it hard to swim down these things because of the camera angle, so that's why you see me stopping a lot. Okay, come out inside this wading pool and just go all the way up the wall there. Take a left. Keep working your way around the room, and then you're going to get to a place where there's another bomb. And go ahead and toss that across. And just go ahead and hop down. Now you can go ahead and head up there if you want to. I think I'm showing you here, yeah, how to get there. Go ahead and climb up this area to your right, hop up there. There's going to be a chest that you probably saw to my left back there. You can get that by doing Soul Splitter, but you don't have that at this particular time, so the chest is not really that important. I actually had it when I got here, so. But if you ever want to come back and pick up the chest, then that's how you would do it. Just use Soul Splitter. Okay, just keep working your way around the room and head upstairs and go through the door. Alright, it's going to be another little section here that you can do. Hop on this ledge, go across. Alright, and just keep continuing around. Just keep following the path that's given to you. And eventually you're going to get to this room. Now this is actually where the Book of the Dead page is. So there's going to be like some floating heads. One of them is going to see you. There's going to be a fight. Go ahead and take out everybody, and then I'll show you where the Book of the Dead page is. It's going to be back here in all of this, I guess, some pots or some debris, I guess, if you want to call it. And you don't have to destroy them to pick it up, but you can if you want to. Okay, continue to follow your quest, and eventually you'll make it to the Kingdom of the Dead and the Gilded Arena. And you just want to, as soon as you get here, just take a left, and you'll be able to pick up that page. And then keep on going down toward the Gilded Arena, and you'll see this door. Go ahead and go through the door. You might have to wait for it to unlock. Sometimes it's locked, but it like automatically unlocks. It's kind of weird. And then rotate this statue, like do a 180 with it, and that's going to unlock the next door. Okay, there's a wall run section. Go ahead and knock that out. And you're trying to make it to, this is the actual arena. So as soon as you walk into the arena, take a right, and then come here, take a left, and then there's going to be a place that you can hop off right here and actually be inside of the arena. And then you just want to make a beeline straight for the door that's across the way, and then head up the stairs. When you reach the top, make a right, and I think I showed you there where we were trying to go. It's going to be like a vault up section right there. Go ahead and take that, then make a right. You're basically just working your way around the arena at this point. There's going to be a door up here on your left, and you can take that. Alright, as soon as you go through there, eventually you're going to get to this statue. It's going to be a way that you can go on your right. It's kind of got like a yellow-green kind of tint to it. And there's going to be another little wall run section back here. And there's going to be another statue, not to be confused with the first statue. This is the second statue room. And there's going to be a bridge. Go ahead and hop across the bridge. Just make sure that the green light is facing that way, or the bridge will be down. You should be able to knock that out. Okay, now we want to go ahead and head to the Pharisier's tomb. Continue to just follow your story. And flip the switch. Head down the elevator. And here you just want to keep going straight. It's pretty much a straight shot, but I kind of give you some frames of reference. There's the elevator. Just keep on going straight. And eventually you're going to get to this room that has like a big statue in it at the back of the room. There's going to be a treasure chest. You can do a left or right. Make a left or right. Go behind the statue, and that's going to be your next page. Alright, from that page, just continue back to the elevator room. Hit the number 2, and that's going to take you to where you need to go next. And there's going to be this room. It's really long, like a really long room. You'll notice it when you get there. See how big it is? And there's those 3, like I don't know what they're called, like coffins or whatever in the back of the room. Go ahead and make a left, go up, and there's going to be your next page. Okay, now we want to go ahead and go over to the City of the Dead. And first thing you want to do is head backward toward like the spine, I guess. And there's on your left there where those circular steps are, there is another page. Give me that page. Alright, then you just want to head to Judicator's tomb. And there's going to be a big statue in there at the back of the room. There's going to be another statue in there at the back of the room. And there's going to be another statue in there at the back of the room. And there's going to be another statue in there at the back of the room. And there's going to be another statue in there at the back of the room. And there's going to be another statue in there at the back of the room. And there's going to be another statue in there at the back of the room. And there's going to be another statue in there at the back of the room. And there's going to be another statue in there at the back of the room. And there's going to be another statue in there at the back of the room. And there's going to be another statue in there at the back of the room. And there's going to be another statue in there at the back of the room. And there's going to be another statue in there at the back of the room. And there's going to be another statue in there at the back of the room. And there's going to be another statue in there at the back of the room. And the So it's kind of on the way there, I guess. The spine is on the way to Judicator's Tomb. Now, I think a lot of people are having problems with this. I've been reading a lot of forums, and people are concerned that they can't get these unless they have the souls. You can actually get these. There's actually a couple of different ways to get these pages. So I'm going to walk you through, try to walk you through all the ways. So the first thing you want to do is flip this switch. And if you have the 3 souls, then you just want to get these by using the 3 souls. If you've lost your souls already per the storyline, then you just want to use these tricks. Now, there's 2 ways to get this podium to go where you need it to go. One is to use Soul Splitter. Obviously, you keep one person up top and the other one, you know, maneuvers the switch in place. Or you can actually use Death Grip, believe it or not. It takes a little bit of finesse to get this to work. I knew that I could do this with Soul Splitter, but I did want to show this way as well. In case you don't have Soul Splitter right here, you know, if you don't have Soul Splitter, you should have the Ghost or the Souls. But either way, you can you know, use whatever you need to use on it. You should be fine. When you get to the Judicator's Throne, take a left and go across the bridge. And there should be another room that you take here on the left. Just continue to go straight. And this is the place where you want to use your souls if you have them. If you don't, you want to make a right and go into this little area. There's going to be a hook right here. Go ahead and use Death Grip, and then get it to the top and go to the right. And then just hop down. And then you just want to use your wall run trick to get across this gap. And that's going to be the next page. Alright, from that page, continue back. It's pretty much back the same way you came. Use Death Grip. Keep going up the stairs. And there's going to be a place on your left that you can fall through a hole. Go ahead and fall through that. And we're basically making our way back to the this little courtyard area, or whatever you want to call it. This little mini arena. There was a big fight that took place here. And you're basically just going up to this tower. It's going to be another hook. Go ahead and take that. And then you're going all the way across to the other side. And when you get here, you want to actually come toward the screen or push right on your controller and just jump. And I know it seems silly, but that's the only way that I know to get. I actually got this completely by accident. You can see me there going, what just happened? I meant to actually jump backward and jumped over here, or else I probably would have never got that page. So that was completely luck, and I'm glad I got it that way. So continue to go out, and you're basically heading back to the Judicator's Throne. When you get there, take a left, and you'll be able to go through this next little section. There's a wall run section. Go ahead and knock that out. Okay, you're going to get to an elevator room. Go ahead and hit the second switch. And when you get to the top, go ahead and take the door. Alright, this is going to be another tower area. Pretty simple, but I did want to show it to you. Go ahead and use Death Grip, hop up. And when you get to the top, instead of going straight, which is where you had the boss battle, go ahead and work your way around the back of it, and you'll be able to get your next page. Okay guys, so go ahead and fast travel back to the City of the Dead, or just get to the City of the Dead, take the horse, either way, and go ahead and hop on inside of here. Now, just keep going all the way down. It's pretty much a bunch of hallways until you get to this room. Remember, this is where you solve the puzzle with Soul Splitter, and I'm just showing you there. And there's a door that you go through. Just make a right here, and there's going to be another page for you. Alright, from that page, continue to go through. There's going to be a door right here. Go ahead and go through that. Okay, once you're on the other side, there's going to be like an elevator in the middle of the room with a switch. The first thing you want to do is go left and head through this little tunnel area. And eventually you're going to get to like a wall run section. You just want to go ahead and take the wall run section. There's going to be a statue right in front of you, and you want to look to the left. And should be a door that's closed, like locked off, and you want to just turn the statue around so that the green light faces it. That's going to unlock the door and give you your next page. Alright, and go back to the main area where the elevator is, but this time you want to go to the door on the right. And you're going to get to like this bridge. Go ahead and go across the bridge. There's going to be a hook on your right. Go ahead and take that hook and go all the way around the room. Hop off the ledge. There's going to be like another little ledge section you can hop up on. Go ahead and take that. And then you kind of have to do the wall run / vault up here. And when you get to the top, there's going to be a lever. Go ahead and make a right. Just don't fall through the hole because you have to, kind of redo everything. There's going to be another page over here. Alright, head back to the elevator, but this time you want to actually push the switch in. That's going to take you up to the upper level. You can probably do this without doing this. I think I did it in this video. But you can clearly see that we're trying to get to that door. And I'm just going to end up hopping right back down. So you can probably just get there. But I thought the elevator would be more iconic because that room looks so, I guess it's so similar. So either way will work. And as soon as you go through this door, you want to bust open all these crates and stuff. And that's going to be your next page. I think I continue to fight there. Alright, as soon as you're done with all that, take the tree. And you're heading to Lost Light, and there's going to be a tower right there. As soon as you see the tower, go to the right, and it's going to be back over here in this section behind these stairs. Alright, now you want to go ahead and go to Earth. And this is a pretty easy board to get a bunch of pages on. I think there's like 5 pages on this level. So go ahead and kind of hug the left-hand side until you see, I'm gonna call it like volcanic rock. I guess the game calls it like corruption stones or something like that, but they look more like volcanic rock to me, so that's what I'm gonna call them. And as soon as you hit this first little sewer tunnel, take a left, and that's gonna be your first page. I didn't pick up a gun when I started this because I thought I would run quicker, and now the little enemies are ganging up on me. I think I pull out the ghouls here, yeah. Try to get some work done. It's like, get off of me, enemies. Keep working yourself around the room. There I go. I pick up a gun there. Keep going all the way down until you hit that, like this little intersection right here. Make a right. You're basically just following the lay of the land. But everything looks so similar that I didn't want you to get confused. Keep going all the way down until you get out of this little building section. And as soon as you walk out of here, there's going to be a building directly in front of you. And in the left of this little building is going to be another page. Yeah, because everything looks so much the same that I feel like if I don't walk you through every little step that, may get lost. So hop down on this section. It's the first section you can hop down on and just head toward the, like the volcanic rock or whatever. Keep going. There's going to be another section right here that you can hop down. So after you hop down 2 sections, you're in the right spot. I'm shooting right now at that like volcanic rock. I'm still shooting at it right now. I just got closer to it. And on the left, it's going to be another page. Okay, now if you continue to follow that path, you're eventually going to get right here. And you're going to fall back down into this middle like courtyard section. So I just shot there to show you that I fell down. Now you just want to continue to go left, and just as another frame of reference, there's the portal that I'm shooting at right now. So if you do get lost, just go to the portal room, hop out of the portal room, take a right, and you'll be right here. Head through this building. When you get to the other side, there'll be some more volcanic rock down here on your right. Just keep going all the way down to it. Then you want to make a left. There'll be some more like volcanic rock down there. Keep going. Then make a right. There's going to be a lot of volcanic rock. There's going to be one on the left, one on the right, and one in the center. The center is where we're eventually going to go, but for now, go ahead and hug this wall and pick up your next page. Alright, so go ahead and make your way through that tunnel, and you're eventually going to come out to this little section with like some stairs. Keep going until you see a bridge, and that's where you got one of the pieces for the Rod of, I think it's called Arafel. Go ahead and go through that, and then on your right is going to be another page. It's kind of floating. It took me a second to figure out how to get this. I tried like wall running and all kinds of stuff, but you have to use Death Grip. I actually got that off a forum. I had no idea how to get it, and I went on a forum and they explained it to me. So there you go. Now go ahead and go to the Ivory Citadel. This should be, I think, the Stains of Heresy quest, and the link will be in the description if you haven't done these puzzles yet. But go ahead and use Death Grip to get across the gap. And you're going to come into this like center room, I guess. You can go left or right. You just want to go right. And when you come out into the opening, there's going to be like one of those, I'm not even sure what they call them, the electricity balls, I guess. Go left and vault up here and go up this fine section and keep working your way around. You're basically just going back toward the center room section, so you can head across. So I think I'll show you that here. Yeah, so this is actually the center room, I guess. And you're just heading through that door that I just pointed at. As soon as you come out, there's going to be a big tower in front of you. Go ahead and hop off this little ledge, come around the corner. There's going to be a statue in this room directly ahead of you. You want to go into that room and make a left. And now you kind of want to do like a 180, I guess, and wrap yourself all the way around this wall, and it's going to be back over here. Alright, we got 10 more left. Let's go. So we're still at the Ivory Citadel. Now what I'm doing there is I'm fast traveling back to the beginning of the Stains of Heresy, or the beginning of the level. I'm going back to the main room and taking a left. You can obviously backtrack if you want to and get back here as well, but to me it's just easier to fast travel. And you want to just keep coming through this cavern area. And I am going to show you a glitch. At least it was a glitch in my game. See how there's no wall there? It's just rock. I'll show you again right here. And then it just shows up wall. Yeah, just kind of walk around if there's not a wall there. That happened to me a bunch. So, and you'll eventually be able to vault up. Go ahead and use your Phase Walker ability. There and there. I think I missed the first time. There and there, and then go ahead and jump through. Alright, and there's a little wall run section right here. Go ahead and knock that out. And then you want to get in this this spillway and just go all the way down. And then now let me go ahead and explain this to you. This is, I think, like this one and like 3 other pages, I don't actually show the page because I accidentally captured it without my capture card on, like an idiot. But I promise you, there is a page here. As soon as you come around this corner, it's going to be right here in the corner of this little balcony section, or this little ledge. It's going to be right there where I was standing, and you should be good to go. So now go ahead and fast travel back to the Nook, and let's go ahead and get this next page. So come around here and go ahead and hop up this vault up this section right here. Do the beam, run again. Come around, and you just want to hit these steps. And you want to go all the way out into the center of the room and then kind of do a 180. I show you there that there's a door you can open to get the Beth-Air, and then grab your bomb and throw it. There's your next page. Okay, go ahead and head back to Tristone. And now we're, this is actually a side quest. You don't have to talk to her to initiate the quest. I think I'm just showing you this so you can start the quest and kind of go ahead and get it, you know, behind you. But either way, you can get the page. Doesn't really matter. But you just want to keep talking to her about the construct, anything that alludes to a construct. And this is going to open up the quest called Spark of Life, which is located in the Scar. And you just want to go ahead and head down and go to the Scar. And I guess the fastest way there is to just warp to the Cauldron and then use your horse to travel back to the Scar. And if you put it on your mini-map, you'll be able to find it pretty quick. But just keep heading back out. There'll be like these 2 fallen logs, and right before you get to the logs, take a right inside of this little cave area, and you'll be able to get to this one. Now I'm going to go ahead and solve all these puzzles for you, at least up to the point where we get the page. I will have a video coming out that'll show you how to solve the rest of the puzzle. But because I don't already have this puzzle up on the channel already, then I felt like I needed to show you how to get through it. If I did already have it up on the channel, I would just put it in a link in the description. But don't quite have it up yet. This game is pretty extensive to cover, so I'm trying to knock it all out. So go ahead and head through the front door, head down the steps, and there's going to be a cutscene with the construct. It's going to knock you down, take out these enemies. As soon as they're all dead, go through this little like cave area, head down the steps. You're eventually going to come to like a hole in the floor, drop down, and there's going to be some, you know, some bats or whatever. Take them out with your gun, and then go ahead and take this guy out right here. Pretty easy, pretty standard stuff. And go ahead and wall run from that area, and just keep on going, just keep on following it until you get to this area. There's going to be another cutscene with the construct, and he basically causes the lava to come up from underneath you, and I'm just showing you here, you know, kind of what the path looks like. I did die here like twice, and if you make one little error, you probably will die. I have a problem sometimes where I'm running, like I'm running right now, to the right. For some reason, I'll keep running, I'll try to hit A, and I'll like jump off the ledge, and it's kind of annoying, and that's why I died like twice there, I think. But you kind of have to go around the room and then go back. That's kind of confusing if it's your first time, and you should be good to go. Alright, now you can go straight or take a right. You want to go ahead and take a right, and go ahead and use your key, open up the construct. And just go through the lava with the construct. You're going to come to like another couple of enemies. Go ahead and take them out. And there's going to be a circle on the floor. Go ahead and take that and use your chain. Hop across the chain and keep going until you see the hook. Swing across. There's going to be 2 more hooks. Take those. A couple more enemies to take out. No big deal. And then there's going to be another wall run section you have to do. And be careful on this one, because when you jump off the second wall, you do have to do an immediate death grip. And now you should be facing a treasure chest. That actually has the key in it, if you're wondering. And now you want to take this other little wall run section around the room. And eventually, you will get to the next page. And again, if you want to see the entire quest, I will have that up in another video. As soon as I can. Alright, moving on. Number 33. So go ahead and go back to the Weeping Crag area. This is also another like side quest where you have to kill the creatures that are named by Thane. I think I already have that up in a video. But just want to take a left, go up here. Now right now the puzzle is already solved. So if there's a lock on that door right there, then you want to look in the description so you can get this puzzle solved. But if you have solved it, just keep on going, work your way around the room. There's going to be some stairs, hop down, and do the wall run trick yet again. And keep going until you get to the end of this room, and that's actually going to be your next page. Thank you. Alright, go to the fjord, and just keep going straight until you get to the actual icon that says the fjord. Go ahead and fast travel to that. And you're going to come to this water area that's on your right. Go ahead and swim across. And I think I show you this entire swim because I felt like if I cut it right here and then come back, you wouldn't have known which direction I went in, because the water is kind of big. So it's a little bit of a swim. See how the water kind of wraps around to the right? I just didn't want you to get confused of where this is. Just want to keep on going straight. And Vulgrim's going to like pop out. And just bypass him. There's going to be a place you can climb up here. Don't worry about that right yet. Just go ahead and pop a portal right there. And now you want to do this climb up section. Now there may be a quicker way to do this section, and if there is, that's cool. I tended to do it this way and it worked for me. So whatever works for you is cool. But I'm pretty sure there may be a faster way to do this. But what I had to do was get on top of this like dirt mound and kind of like jump and get my phase walker to hit this next portal. See how my reticle's turning orange? So as soon as it turns orange, just pop a portal, and now you should have 2 portals open. Neither one of them have to be supercharged. Just get them open, then drop back down and go through the portal. That's going to put you out back on the top floor. Grab the bomb, throw it through the portal, and it should blow up the rocks. and then make your way back through the portal. There should be a treasure chest right in front of you. I just showed you that just because I knew a lot of you guys would want the treasure chest. Now what I did here is I used Soul Splitter. I jumped through the portal, I grabbed the bomb. It doesn't matter which form you have, green or purple. And now you're all on the bottom floor. And you want to take your other form. Remember, your purple form right now is holding the bomb. Your other form is actually climbing up this section. And there's going to be a very small, you see it right there on the left by the wall, like a very small little ledge you can drop down on. That's what I did. I dropped down on the ledge and then, you know, football tossed the bomb to my other form, and then just turned around and jumped, and I was able to blow up these rocks. I guess there has to be a better way to do that, but that's just naturally how I decided to solve the puzzle. So however you decide to solve it is fine. Now you're heading to this little area. It's not Drench Fort. Instead of taking a right to go to Drench Fort, like right up here you would take a right to go to Drench Fort, you just want to keep on going straight. And that's going to take you to this next little area. Okay, there's going to be a puzzle in here. Go ahead and make your way to the elevator. Do Soul Splitter. And that's going to allow you to keep the statue there, which is what you want. Take one of your forms, go to the right hand side of the room, pop the switch. And the other form does the other switch, and that's going to raise the elevator. Then come out of Soul Splitter, and now you should be on the other side. Okay, go ahead and take this vault section. Now this section you can probably do a bunch of different ways, because as long as you're using Soul Splitter, you can solve this puzzle. The way I naturally did it was just to go ahead and pop a statue right here on this switch. And then you take one of your forms, doesn't matter which one, and just kind of climb your way out and go to the other side of the room and have him pop the switch. And then that's going to open up the gate. Obviously my green form can't go get it because the gate will open, or the gate will close again. So just take your other form and walk around and get the page. You can probably just pop a portal on the first switch. I mean, it's really however you want to solve that. Okay, just keep on going down. This is actually when you get to Shadow's Edge. Keep on going straight. The Tree of Death is actually behind me right now as a frame of reference. And this is another one of the parts of the game where my capture card was not working. And but I swear to you, there is a page here. I wouldn't put it up there for you if it wasn't. It's right here where I'm standing. If you don't have a page there, it's because you've already got it in your game. But there is one right there. Alright, from that page, go ahead and head down and past the NPC and go ahead and hop on the horse. Continue to go straight down this path until you get to this. Alright, there's going to be a room on your right, and keep on going. There's going to be like a winding staircase. Go ahead and take that as well. You're eventually going to come to this room. Keep on going to the far back of this room, and this is again another place where my capture card was not working. As soon as I post a Let's Play, you'll see, because I actually bring it up in my Let's Play. But right here in between where these candles are, in this kind of open area right here, I think I shoot at it too, is going to be your next page. And I swear to you, it will be there. If it's not there, it's because you've already picked it up in your game. But that is where another page is. Okay, from that section, go ahead and head back out, and then make a right. And we've only got a couple more left here, so go ahead and walk into this main room, take a left, and look backward, and go ahead and pop a portal. And now you're like in the past, I guess, quote unquote. You've traveled in time. And you just want to get here and make a right, and then go up the steps on the right. Keep working your way around until you get to the door. There's going to be some more steps, travel down those. When you get to the bottom, take a left. And there's going to be a place that you have to do like the wall run trick again. Alright, when you finish that, go ahead and drop down and just follow this room around until you get to the end, and there'll be a place you can use Death Grip. Go ahead and do that. And when you get to the top, you don't want to take the door. You want to hop up and then kind of look to the right, and that's going to be your next page. Okay, from that page, go ahead and continue. And you're going to come into a room with a switch, take a left. You're kind of working your way back into this center room, but this time you want to go straight all the way across to the other side and make a right. Okay, go all the way down, take a left. There's going to be another door. Go ahead and take that. Okay, now this is like the main puzzle room. You want to keep going straight, and basically you're trying to find a portal now so you can go back to the present, quote unquote, and that way you can get this next page. So in this room, turn around, there's going to be another portal. Go ahead and hop through that. And now you're in the present, quote unquote. Go across the bridge. And now you're back in that main puzzle area. And if you've already played through, you know that right there where I was just pointing at, there was a key and some yellow rock. So that's already been solved. You want to go ahead and pop a portal up there. Come down the steps, look to your left, pop another portal right there. And then go ahead and switch to Death Grip and go across. And as soon as you land in here, you're going to come out on the other side, and in this far corner of the room, you can barely see it. I think I try to show you. Yeah, it's right there, so you can barely see it. And you can probably walk around the other side and get it, but you can also walk around from the front. So either way, and pick up that one. Now to get the last one, what I usually do is just fast travel back out, come back into the Blackstone, and just basically repeat the process. Go to the past. Now I'm back in my center room again. And you can backtrack here if you want to, but I didn't want you guys to get confused. So I just did the fast travel trick. And right here, instead of going left, you want to go straight. There's going to be this little drop down section. There's a portal on your right. Go ahead and pop a portal there. Now you're in the present, quote unquote. And this one's a little bit tricky. And you want to just keep going left. And there's going to be, yep, right there, a portal. And then go ahead and pop a portal right there. And then go ahead and take that back portal. Neither one of them have to be supercharged. Just make sure there's a portal there. And that's going to free you up for your last and final page. There it is, number 40. Okay, so now that you have all 40 pages, go ahead and find Vulgrim. You can find Vulgrim anywhere. I tend to go ahead and go back to the Forge. And, well, I don't want to say you can find him anywhere, but he is around on certain maps. But I usually go back to the Forge lands and go through the Weeping Crag and kind of go up in this little nook area and find him. And now you, as soon as you talk to him and you say that you have completed the Book of the Dead, which is this selection right there, then as soon as he finishes talking for a bit, your unlock should pop. There it is, so the Book of the Dead. Now, you get keys for turning in the Book of the Dead, but I am going to cover that in another video because this video is running long. So if you need to see that, I'll have it up soon, and you guys be good.